Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? You've come to the right space. Hi, I'm Rachel. I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this series that I've been talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for self, but also within a relationship if you're interested in. Now, today, friends, what I want to talk about is backdoor exploration. Now, this is kind of a very taboo subject, but when done appropriately, any and all sexes can really enjoy pleasure from this. Now, in my experience, what I tend to find are 3 helpful tips. 1 being relaxation, 2nd being communication, and the 3rd being lubrication. So when we talk about these things, I think that they can absolutely enhance an experience, especially for first timers. One of the things that we have to remember around lubrication is the fact that the back door does not have the ability to lubricate the same way a vulva can. Now, my general rule of thumb around lubrication is that we want to start with a pea size amount. When we're applying that to the vulva, we'll be able to find if this is enough, and then we can add more if we need to, but we often can't remove some of the lubricants depending on the type of formula they are. And if we add too much, we can actually desensitize both ourselves and a partner to feel all that goodness that's happening. But when we talk about backdoor lubrication, that rule goes out the window, meaning use as much as you'd like to feel comfortable. Now, the second thing that we're going to want is to have communication. We want to make sure that when we're talking to a partner about how far we're willing to go, they're going to hear and respect that, because when we feel safe, it's going to absolutely intensify the experience immediately. So communication for sure. Now, the third thing, lubrication, communication, relaxation, right? Because what I tend to find for a lot of feminine individuals is that we make a decision that we decide we're going to try doing backdoor exploration after we've been drinking. And why do we do that? Because our inhibitions have been lowered, right? But that's actually, in my opinion, the worst time to consider that. You want to be sober, you want to be intentional, you want to be there and connected with your partner. Because when we have relaxation, this is incredibly helpful. What happens when we're about to embark into an experience where all of our friends have told us it's terrible? We're going to stress out, right? The body's literally going to tighten up. So if we have the relaxation, communication, and lubrication effect, it's going to give the brain and the body a chance to catch up, and the body will relax. Oh, this feels much better than I anticipated. Whew! It's going to feel better. Now, my 4th sneaky one is actually vibration. This is not a requirement by any way, shape, or form, but I do think it's incredibly helpful, especially for the feminine. Extra side note, I think that masculine bodies prefer or like backdoor exploration more than the feminine because they do have a prostate back there. It's not to say it won't be pleasurable for the feminine, but I do think that we've been convinced to think it is. It's not, I don't think. I don't think personally. I think it's way more lovely for partners with a penis. Anyways, when we're talking about vibration, this is something that we can incorporate into clitoral use or just in vulva use in general, because it's going to increase the tightening of all the vaginal walls, lubrication, but then also increase our chances for orgasm as well. So whatever you got to do to figure it out, for sure, make sure that you're having fun and you're being safe, to say the least. I hope this was helpful. Make sure to like and follow because there's more to come, always. And have a good day. That's all I have to say.